All right, Shalom. Sometimes people need to take their own advice, practice what you preach. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone, rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 140 for first fruit. Uh, I was just thinking about something. It was really just about myself. Because who's your, the scriptures say it best. Don't you know? Don't you know your own selves? You are your, best and worst critic. You could say. Um, you know what you need to do with this, that, and the third. That's for a different topic, but y'all get where I'm coming from. So the reason I start off with sometimes people need to take their own advice, practice what you preach, is really think about certain actions that you do in your life day in and day out. As a matter of fact, I think this script can back me better than what I can say it. 1 Corinthians 9 and 14. It says, even so hath the Lord ordained that they which preach the gospel should live of the gospel. So that's where they get that term or that saying, practice what you preach. All right. The word preach also means to teach. Let's get this word practice real quick in the etymology. Okay. Practice says to follow or employ, to do, put into action or practice. So this lesson might not be that long. It's really, I want to challenge bros, and I'm challenging myself as well. We put a lot of information out. You know what I'm saying? We put a hell of a lot of information out. Now, when it comes to certain things, as we may watch a video on, I'm just throwing crap out there. This is general speaking. I'm just throwing crap out there just to say we put a video out on how to work out or how to do a certain fighting skill or how to husbandry, making your own medicines, blah blah blah, things of that nature. Before you put it out, practice it for like 2 or 3 weeks. Say you watch a video on how to start a fire. Why don't you practice it for 2 or 3 weeks, then present that video to Akim, but you could say, I've actually did this, and what he's saying actually works. You see what I'm saying? Instead of, oh, I watched a video, this seems educational or whatever, and never do it. So let's go to 1 Corinthians 9 and 14 again. It says, even so hath the Lord ordained that they which preach the gospel shall live of the gospel. It's the same thing of living in the spirit. You're supposed to be reading as much as you can, and what you do read, you're supposed to follow, because ultimately the Bible is a book of instructions on how you are supposed to conduct yourself. It gives you instructions on how you're supposed to eat, how you're supposed to conduct yourself as building your character. What's another thing? A lot of other things. It teaches you how to use certain particular weapons. It teaches you how to plant. It teaches you how to create medicinal things for healing. It teaches you how to be a citizen. It teaches you politics, economics, geography, social studies, history. These things that it teaches you or instructs you to do, you should be following it to the best of your ability. You see what I'm saying? And then once you follow it, go out and preach. So therefore, you're not looking like a hypocrite. So it's like the same thing, but I'm scaling it back to more of a, base level carnal sense. You may watch someone do some push-ups that are, oh, damn, this is nice. Well, why don't you practice that for 2, 3, 4 weeks, get the hang of it before sharing it? You see what I'm saying? That's a tip that I'm on, and that's another way to where you can better your own self. I'm not saying if you watch a video and it's just so edifying that you have to keep it a secret and do it first. Then if the spirit jumps on you to share it, of course, but challenge yourself and actually do it. You see what I'm saying? Practice what you preach, you know, because what's the point of knowledge if it's not being used? You're not turning your knowledge into experience. You could watch hella videos on how to do a rear naked choke, but never practice it. You never put forth the effort to even go to a dojo or sign up for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or something. You see what I'm saying? Or you watch hella videos on boxing and never thrown a punch in your fucking life. And the first punch you throw, you break your wrist because you don't know how to throw a punch. You see what I'm saying? So it's like certain things like that, you can challenge yourself. You know, we watch a lot of things daily. You know, how to make a fire, blase, blase, blah. Do it. Go do it. It's not only benefiting yourself, but you are creating a skill that's going to, if you continue doing it in practice, you're creating a skill that you're going to know how to do for the rest of your life. And what does that make you? An asset. All right. So let me say this one thing. I'm not going to make this lesson too long, but just one thing. Okay. Most brothers know I used to be in the military, so I'm just going to give a little something here. Not going to tell you exactly what I did in it, but I was a part of a team when I was in the military. And I remember when I first got on the team, my team lead, when I first, because, man, we had to go through a grueling period to even get onto the team. We had to go through a grueling period to even get considered to go through the second portion of the grueling, other half to actually become on the team. So I made it, right? Whatever. The team lead asked, "Hey, what is your assets?" I'm like, "Well, this, that." He's like, "Yeah, no. I get that. You're in the military. You know how to do this, that, and the third of which the military taught you. But what are your assets?" So in a sense of what he's asking, um, because I don't know if anyone played like Battlefield or Call of Duty. Well, mainly Battlefield, the video game. If you play Battlefield, you can choose between a medic, an engineer, infantry, and like what's the other one? I forgot the other one. It was like some ammo dude who carries big guns. But they categorize that in that video game because of their assets. The medic is really proficient in using a stop the bleed kit or using a AED or knowing how to use a tourniquet. So he's the field medic. Even though he's still in the fight, has a weapon, and may be shooting like everybody else, his asset that he brings to the team is he knows things medical. An engineer, someone who's an engineer on the team would be someone who was prior to the military, probably in construction or was working or was a plumber or was an electrician, and things of that nature. So he knows mechanics. So if something wrong happens with the weapons, he knows how to mechanically break it down, build it back up, get it back functioning correctly. Or your radio goes down, he knows how to, wire it and things of that nature and get you back into the fight. You see what I'm saying? Or the guy who's infantry, he's really good with understanding location, maps, understanding flanks, things of that nature, which build a team. So when you watch certain videos or saying like workout videos, planning videos, husbandry videos, fighting videos, learning the art or skill of fighting or shit. Even if you watch a weapon video or something like that, or anything, man. You know, workout videos, do it. Medical videos, do it. Watch the video and then actually put your best foot forward in actually trying to do it. Go do it. Go take a class. You know, go take a class. Go go sign up for a boxing gym or something like that and actually do it. And then once you get the hang of doing it and you understand it and you've actually hands on did it, share it. Share your knowledge that you have gotten from that video and you actually conducting in the action. Practice what you preach. So I challenge bros to do that. You see what I'm saying? I challenge bros to go and do that. You know, just don't throw some video out there willy-nilly and you've never fucking did it in your life. You know? Again, I'm not saying that you can't just throw a video for edification purposes, you know, because it may be truly edifying and your spirit jumps on you to just want to share. I'm not saying you have to hold back, but go do it. Make yourself an asset. You could watch it, gain the knowledge, go get the experience now. Now you have become more of an asset to the body than what you could ever know. Some people don't know how to make a fire from scratch. Some people don't know in the wilderness what berry to eat and what berry to stay away from. Some people don't even know what fucking poison ivy looks like. You see? Go out, experience, get the exposure to life, and then share the assets that you bring to the team, which is the body and collective whole of the brotherhood. That's all I wanted to pull out. It's something that I'm about to, that I've been about to challenge myself with as well. You know what I'm saying? Don't just talk the talk, walk the walk. You know, don't just randomly share shit. Just do it. Go do it. You got time. You got time. You know, you do got time. Just like we have time to do a lesson a day, even though sometimes we fall short. I get it. But we got time. You know, save some funds up to shit. You know, some brothers ain't never been to a vineyard. You know, go see how wine is made. Go see the different type of grapes. We always go buy some wine and you know, get crazy off of yayan and don't even know what grape we're actually drinking. Go to a vineyard and get some more understanding and get that experience. I've been to a vineyard. You know, it was a good experience. You know, go do it. You know, so that's all I wanted to, push forward. So again, 1 Corinthians 9:14, even so hath the Lord ordained that they which preach the gospel should live of the gospel. Practice what you preach. All right, so I want to give all glory and praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rachak double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who will teach well. Peace, love, salutations to the elect. 144, first fruit. Until the next time, we say shalom, and like always, repent, for Yahweh Shai is coming back sooner than what me and you believed. Shalom.